Hi, in this video we are going to look at shifted form money trends from Bet the Builders Academy. This analysis tool focuses on last 6 home and last 6 away matches in a given league and identifies teams that have been struggling in those matches in a given outcome. So for example, if we look at over 2.5 goals shifted for money trends, we should be able to see teams that have had at least 4 out of those 6 matches finishing in under 2.5 goals. Let's look at this match in Mexico, and we have the away team that has been identified as a team with the shifted form. So it's a match between Tigres and Necaxa, and it is the away side that have been struggling in the last 6 away matches, and we are going to look at it in more detail in a second. What these trends will also tell you is how that away team has performed prior that bad run of form in the last 6 matches. That means analyzing the 20 matches before that bad run of form. And in those 20 matches, backing over 2.5 goals in matches involving Necaxa was actually very profitable. It would have returned a profit of 51.6 units when backing to 10 points level stakes. Now we also know that backing over 2.5 goals in those away 20 matches was available on average at 1.83, whilst over 2.5 goals for this match is priced at 2.15. Now we are going to look at this match in a bit more detail, and I'm going to show you the idea behind the shifted form. So let's look at that match in the Bet the Builder to start with. So let's search for Tigres. And if you were betting that match for over 2.5 goals, and if you were making your selection based on statistics, so looking at last 10 matches in all competitions, that would not be the selection that you would be looking for. If you looked at only the last 10 Liga MX matches in Mexico, the stats look even worse, with 3 and 2 matches respectively going in over 2.5 goals. And also with iffy head-to-head record and not very strong statistical selection. Now we are going to look at this match in Money Trends Radar, and so let's just search for this one as well. So we have Tigres, and going to look at the full money trends. As we can see, over 2.5 goals is available at 2.15 with Bet365, and the shifted money trends that identify this selection refer to medium-term money trends and Necaxa's last 20 away matches, and we can clearly see that poor run of forms. Now, every team in football goes through some bad spells, whether it's losing spells or not scoring goals, and that's where the idea of shifted form money trends comes in. Because if you look at the 20 matches before that bad run of form, you can actually see most of those matches ended in over 2.5 goals, and as the shifted form money trends indicated, there was quite a good profit from backing that outcome. And one other bit that we are going to take from them is that average odds of over 2.5 goals from those 20 matches, which is 1.83, which is a good indication of what was going on just before that bad run hit the Necaxa's teams. So 183. Now you can also see in the last 20 matches the odds were steadily going up as the matches of Necaxa did not see many goals. On the other hand, we can look at the average odds of Tigres in the last 20 home matches. So the average price of 1.88 and a small profit from backing that outcome. Now, if you see teams identified in the shifted form money trends, these teams are also likely to have a poor form in the last 6 home and away matches. Necaxa's 4 out of 6 matches finishing in under 2.5 goals, and in this case we also have Tigres going through a bad spell of 4 matches in a row ending in under 2.5 goals. Those stats alone will put many punters off from backing over 2.5 goals in this match, but there might be just some value in that. If you compare the prices, the average odds in the last 6 matches for both teams, 1.96 and 2.07, they are still way below the current price, which is 2.15. The head-to-head record between these two teams is, again, last 3 going over 2.5 goals with average odds of 2.07. And we can even look at more stuff such as long-term and league trends. So looking at league trends from Mexico, in that league, backing over 2.5 goals in the matches where the home teams were priced between 1.5 and 1.6, and in fact from backing over 2.5 goals, but the average odds in those odds brackets are a lot lower with comparison to the current one available. And then when over 2.5 goals, markets were priced in at above 2.1, and they were also profitable to back in over the period of the last 3 seasons. We can break that down even further, looking at Tigres home matches when they were priced between 1.5 and 1.7. So that is the profile of this match. Backing over 2.5 goals was a profitable option with the average odds of 1.93. And we can also see Necaxa's away matches when being priced between 5.5 and 7.5 in that league. Over 2.5 goals was priced on average at 1.79, although it was a break-even scenario in those circumstances. So looking at those stats, that price for over 2.5 goals of 2.15 is definitely a lot higher than it used to be, and backing over that outcome in Necaxa's or Tigres matches at a lot lower odds was profitable. And you could analyze this match further looking at other aspects of this game. So that's one of the examples. Let's look at some other ones. Let me explain a few more columns from these tables. So when you look at the 4L, 5L, 6L, these mean the team streaks. So for example, Phoenix, the last 4 home matches ended in under 2.5 goals. They actually had 5 or even 6 straight matches going in under 2.5 goals. However, backing over 2.5 goals in the 20 matches before that bad run of form was also profitable. In this case though, the second column, PL2, is profit loss from the money trends. It's the medium term money trends for the second team, so Plaza Colonia. It's not looking that good, so would have made a small loss backing that outcome. And then the P20 is just basically a sum of the PL1 and PL2 columns. And team 1 average odds so it indicates either home or away teams average odds in those 20 matches. So it's in fact matches 7 and 26 from those shifted 20 matches. Then we have the current odds for that match, and at the end we've got the difference between the average odds of the shifted team and the available odds. Let's look at another match. So for example, looking at Torino versus Fiorentina. In this case, it's the home team that's going through the roof spell of over 2.5 goals. So let's quickly look at the money trends radar. Look for Torino, and we can analyze the trends. So the current available odds from Bet365 for over 2.5 goals are 2.2. And the very first thing that you can see is there's a lot of nice dark green, meaning that the league trends, Serie A trends for those odds brackets. So this profile of a match has been historically quite profitable when it comes to over 2.5 goals betting. But we're going to look at the medium term money trends for Torino, and in this case we have, again, so 4 out of 6 home teams matches, so Torino's matches, ended up in under 2.5 goals, and that's been indicated by the shifted for money trends if we have a look. And it also said that so backing over 2.5 goals before that bad run of form produced a profit of 38 units at average odds of 1.86 in those shifted 20 matches. And again, 1.86 would be a good starting point for this match. So looking at Fiorentina's last 20 away matches, backing the over 2.5 goals was available on average at 1.75, and that was a quite profitable option for matches involving Fiorentina away in the Serie A. However, there probably is something more to this match that drove the price to 2.2. Let's look at the short-term money trends. So again, we have Torino's last 6 matches produced only 2 over 2.5 goals matches. The head-to-head form is not as great, but the average odds was 1.93. But again, the price looks just a bit too high for this profile of a match. So there you go, that's the shifted for money trends for over 2.5 goals. We also provide them for over 3.5 goals, both teams to score over 2.5 goals, over 0.5 first half goals markets, and also under 2.5 and 3.5 goals markets. This tool will definitely point you out to some good value bet opportunities, and most importantly might change the way you look at betting in general, as you will be looking at betting against other punters who will not like the look of these selections based on the recent form. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.